The latest trends in numbers have raised some concern, especially as we begin to reopen schools and post-secondary institutions. That is why, based on the advice from the Chief Medical Officer of Health and the Public Health Measures Table, we will be taking a pause of 4 weeks, or two-week cycles of the virus, before considering any further loosening of public health measures or further reopening of businesses, facilities, and organizations. We did not make this decision lightly. Taking a pause in further reopening at this time will help us to avoid returning to broad-scale closures and shutdowns. And on this, the first day of school for many young Ontarians across the province, we need to do everything we can to limit the spread of COVID-19. The best way to keep our schools safe is to keep our communities safe.
Minister Elliott, can you be more specific as to what you're putting a pause on and why schools are not included in that pause when educators have been saying that distancing is not possible in the classroom?
Well, we're really concentrating on getting all of our students back to school safely and having them remain healthy, but the reality is that spread in the community will also likely mean spread in the schools. So we need to limit the spread in the community as much as possible, and that's why we're not proceeding with any further extension of any measures, including any greater size of our social circles, any greater increases in number of people being able to go to sports events and those sorts of things, because we want to keep the community transmission very low so that it won't get into our schools, so our children will be safe. That is our absolute top priority for right now, and what we need to focus on, because that's the issue that's worrying most parents and families.